She is the proud mother of 3 sons, Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo, all of whom she shares with her ex-husband Gavin Rossdale. Gwen Stefani is a proud mother all 3 of her sons. The frontman of Bush was the person the vocalist from No Doubt first met in 1995, and the couple eventually tied the knot in 2002. After having children in 2004, 2008, and 2014, they ultimately divorced 1 year after Apollo was born. When was the year when they separated? While the 2 of us have come to the mutual decision that we will no longer be partners in marriage, they stated in a statement at the time, we remain partners in parenthood and are committed to jointly raising our 3 sons in an environment that is in a state of happiness and health. In the aftermath of the breakup of their relationship, Stefani and Rossdale both found love once more. Rossdale is currently in a relationship with the singer Shona Xinetti, while his ex-wife is currently in a relationship with Blake Shelton, who is also a judge on The Voice. After being married to Stefani in 2021, the country music artist, who does not have any biological children of his own, enthusiastically accepted the role of stepfather that he would be taking on. Even though I'm a step-parent, I take that job very seriously, he stated to the publication. All of the children consider me to be a very significant figure in their lives. The question that they raise is, why is Blake not here? I take all of that into consideration. I've spent a lot of money, but time is something that can't be bought back. I can't afford to have any regrets. Stefani, on the other hand, admits that she enjoys being surrounded by boys as a mother of 3. The statement was made by her to DJ Khaled on his podcast, as reported by Today. I don't take it lightly, and I'm so grateful that I have them, and I got to have 3 boys, she said before. I don't know why God chose me to spend my entire life surrounded by boys, but here I am surrounded by them, and I just feel like I've been blessed beyond measure. What a lot of fun it is. Everything you need to know about Gwen Stefani's 3 children, Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo, from their musical preferences to the one she considers her miracle, is included in this article. Gwen Stefani, the legendary frontwoman of No Doubt and a recognized solo artist, has not only created waves in the music industry, but also as a loving mother to her 3 sons, Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo. Her dedication to her children has been a source of inspiration for her. By navigating the obstacles of co-parenting, while also cultivating her sons' developing skills, Stefani has successfully negotiated the challenges of sharing her children with her ex-husband Gavin Rossdale, who is the lead singer of Bush. At their stepfather Blake Shelton's Ole Red saloon in Tishomingo, Oklahoma, 2 of her sons, Kingston and Zuma, have already performed on stage. They have demonstrated their musical abilities and hinted at a legacy that combines the rock roots of their parents with the country influence of Shelton. This article dives into the lives of Stefani's 3 sons, focusing on their personalities as well as their developing artistic journeys. Kingston James McGregor Rossdale is the oldest of Stefani and Rossdale's 3 boys. He was born on May 26, 2006, making him the oldest of the 3. Kingston, who is now 19 years old, has already established a unique identity for himself as an aspiring musician who has a passion for rock music. His musical approach is reminiscent of his father's grunge-influenced style. The concert that he gave at Blake Shelton's Ole Red Club in August 2023 was a key milestone, because he was able to attract an audience of approximately 400 people with his own unique alternative rock tunes. Kingston, who was wearing a grey shirt, blue pants and sneakers, exhibited an excellent vocal range by hitting high notes, which elicited cheers from the audience. A video that was uploaded on TikTok captured the scene, which showed Stefani wiping away tears as her kid performed, and Shelton giving an embrace that was full of emotion following the performance. In an interview with People, Stefani expressed her admiration for Kingston's songwriting abilities, characterizing his work as next level. She has been vocal about her delight in Kingston's abilities. "When it's your kid, you love everything," she added, pointing out that his talent seems to sprout out of nowhere. "This is really good songs," she remarked. This view was repeated by her on Jimmy Kimmel Live, where she expressed her admiration for his ability to compose songs that left both her and Rossdale in a state of amazement. The musical influences that Kingston is most influenced by are bands such as Deftones and Smashing Pumpkins. This is more of high-profile events alongside his parents. One of these events was Stefani's 2023 Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony, where he stood beside his siblings and Shelton, demonstrating the close-knit nature of their family. Introducing the country crooning mini, the Zuma Nesta Rock Rossdale the Shelton Blake. The Zuma Nesta Rock Rossdale, who was born on August 21, 2008, is the middle child of Stefani and Rossdale. She is currently 17 years old. Zuma has developed as a tough yet talented young guy with a definite liking for country music, which is likely influenced by his stepfather, Blake Shelton. Zuma is known for his resilience, since he broke both of his arms in a span of 6 weeks when he was a youngster. It was a significant event for him when he made his stage debut at Ole Red Tishomingo on July 29, 2024. He performed Zach Bryan's Oklahoma Smoke Show and Revival while wearing a cowboy hat, pants, and boots. Shelton brought Zuma into the spotlight with a sense of pride, adjusting the microphone for him and giving him a thumbs up from the sidelines. He embodied the concept of proud stepdad energy. The self-assured performance of Zuma was captured on video by a fan, and it generated comparisons to a younger version of Blake Shelton, particularly due to the fact that he wore a mullet and Western attire. On Zuma's 17th birthday, in August 2025, Stefani posted a montage on Instagram that highlighted his transition into a mini Blake Shelton. This achievement extended Zuma's musical path, which was already shining brightly. The post contained clips of Zuma performing a cover of Zach Bryan's song, Dorms, at his home, which further solidified his desire to pursue a career in country music. Fans pointed out that Zuma and Shelton have a strong likeness, not just in terms of their fashion sense, but also in terms of their mutual appreciation for country music. The concerts that Zuma gives at Ole Red have become into a regular occurrence, as Shelton has mentioned that he has performed there 3 or 4 times to date. His rising stage presence and ability to connect with crowds, a talent that he received from both of his parents, was highlighted by his participation at a Bush performance in 2024, where 18,000 people shouted "Happy Birthday" to him. The youngest with big potential, Apollo Bowie Flynn Rossdale, is the youngest. Apollo Bowie Flynn Rossdale, the youngest member of the triplets, was born on February 28, 2014, making him 11 years old at its current age. During an episode of the Skinny Confidential Him and Her podcast, Stefani discussed how the advent of Apollo, who she referred to as her miracle baby, was a significant turning point in her life. Apollo was born at the age of 43. Although Apollo has not yet performed in public like his older brothers, the fact that he has been present for family gatherings, such as Shelton's performances at Ole Red, indicates that he is fully immersing himself in the musical atmosphere that is all around him. Apollo was seen in the audience on the occasion of Zuma's debut performance. He was seen cheering with Stefani while wearing a cowboy hat, which may have been an indication of his possible interest in music. In her forthright remarks, Stefani has discussed both the pleasures and the difficulties of being Apollo's mother, highlighting the unique nature of her son. During an interview in the year 2022, Shelton joked about their future intentions for an empty nest by stating that Apollo, who was 8 years old at the time, still had almost 10 years before we can kick him out. Despite the fact that Apollo is still young, the fact that he has been exposed to the musical worlds of his parents and stepfather, which include rock, pop, and country music, qualifies him as a potential future performed artist. For the time being, he continues to be the youngest cheerleader in the family. He is frequently seen at events such as the wedding of Stefani and Shelton in 2021 or the ceremony associated with the Hollywood Walk of Fame, when his wide-eyed joy won hearts. An encouragement-focused family context. The presence of a loving and encouraging familial environment is the driving force behind Kingston and Zuma's artistic accomplishments. Stefani and Shelton, who went on to get married in July 2021 after first meeting each other on The Voice in 2014, have established a supportive environment in which the boys may develop their abilities. Shelton has embraced his role as a stepfather. In the year 2022, he shared with people that his role as a stepfather had altered his perspective, causing him to place the requirements of the boys ahead of his own. His exuberant presentations of Kingston and Zuma at Ole Red, where he hails their abilities with real delight, are evidence of his commitment to the cause. Rossdale, too, continues to be an important figure in the lives of his sons, and he and Stefani and Shelton continue to have a cordial relationship in which they share parental duty. His influence as a musician and a father is highlighted by the fact that he took delight in Zuma's attendance at the Bush event and Kingston's strong rock performances. For her part, Stefani has voiced her thanks for her 3 boys, telling DJ Khaled on his podcast that being surrounded by them is a blessing. She also mentioned that she is thankful for her grandchildren. A one-of-a-kind atmosphere has been established for Kingston, Zuma, and possibly Apollo to flourish as a result of the family's ability to combine their respective musical genres, which include rock, pop, and country. What comes next for the Stefani Rossdale family's legacy? As Kingston and Zuma continue to refine their art, fans are excited to witness how their musical journeys develop as they progress into the future. While Kingston's rock sensibility and Zuma's country flair give the impression that they are pursuing different paths, it is important to note that both of them have benefited from the guidance of their parents and stepfather. Considering the creative environment in which Apollo is growing up, it is possible that he could soon follow in his footsteps. The performances that took place at Ole Red have not only highlighted their skills, but they have also brought to light the significance of family support in the process of encouraging artistic development. They are already making their imprint, demonstrating that talent runs deep in this musical dynasty, regardless of whether they pursue music as a vocation or as a pleasure. Stefani's sons are already leaving their impact.